I notice how people deal with stuff, but what they overlook is identifying actions. There are racist people. There are people who are in racist gangs or cults. There are street thugs. They can be in just a category where they're in a larger, scary organization or a small group of, drug dealers or pimps or prostitutes, stuff like that. Then there's racialized political groups, neo-Nazis, Confederates who won't give up. Then there's sort of like classy people. When I say classy in this sense, it's like people who think they're above or below things based on economic stuff. There's people who rationalize, who kind of is civil and uncivil. And I respect the people who segregate those things, because if you're not polite, then you're gonna start something. But just like if you don't abide by certain COVID rules, you're gonna catch something. But and there's just people, and what was the last thing I'm forgetting? Yeah, I think that sums it up mostly. But, obviously after that we've got geographics. Can you be a part of us, or are you not a part of us? Is another philosophical variable when identifying a situation where you're working in America. And it doesn't, I'm not trying to segregate people's ideologies of heritage. It's just, right now, we both have to pay the man a certain percentage rate. Both stuck here for whatever reason. So, you should be able to identify in the fact that we're both paying the same taxman. When it comes to overtime. And, right now, what we have is the modern state of the Christian Zionists. A quarter of the country believes the Jews did it. Just like World War I and World War II emulated the Revolutionary War and the Civil War for Europe. And if you're going to blame this variable unto which the Europeans did something, or the Jews caused the World War, here we are, we're the Zionists and Christians, variably segregated over politics based on a lot of very weird things. It's all up to what you're going to do when you figure it out for yourself. But, it's all rather obvious when you hear how these analysts see the ignorance, They're not anti-government lunatics. They're very concrete demanipulators. They very quickly, very savvily, very readily know when associative variables are being misassociated to propagate a very instant reaction of tricking somebody into a variable of hypocrisy. The analysts see right through this shit. And when you hear them regurgitate a brilliant or just a short free written article as to how they're identifying the actions, reactions, cause and effect, and bizarre displays of, ultimately it's just deadly street art. That's why I chose to make such a big deal about Exit at the Gift Shop, and documentary based on street art in a sort of rambunctious way. Banksy never did anything to kill anybody, but if you understood how these new-aged guys are working, you'd realize they're putting together a lot of headline violence to make a signal, make a representation, so that somebody knows you may have won the battle, but ideologically, I just won the war because you hate me for doing this. If you catch my drift.